There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the Army of Ukraine, our army.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence on this 23 February. Febrero. En este año. 23 February 2026 in the year of our dumpster fire. Man, what is going on? The news is popping today for a Monday. Woo, man. I'm just going to say welcome to the Monday edition of U.S. Army WT Bombers WT Radio. I am hyped. I'm just hyped. I'm all about the hypeness. Nothing wrong being hyped, right? Yeah, a lot of news. Holy crap. There was a busy weekend going on. Sekudanzo, Jumbo. Yeah, like how can I be able to join the Army? Apparently we have somebody who wants to join the military. Just go ahead, hit the inbox at U.S. Army WTF Moments, and we will get you the processes to get started for you to join our military and then become a U.S. citizen. How about that? How about that, huh? Anybody who wants to join our Army, our military, and wants to give their life for our country, make them a citizen. There you go. So, anyhow. Yeah, sports bar. You got to learn some English first. Again, the main page will assist you in giving you the proper steps that you're going to have to go through. So anyways, Lord have mercy. What a freaking weekend, right? Well, what's been going on. Like currently, right now, we have all these news of individuals of saying things they shouldn't be saying at award ceremonies. We have a governor from California who shouldn't be saying shit what he was saying in front of an audience as well. We have, of course, the killing of a cartel leader, and the VA, of course. Once again, we gotta throw in there with the stuff with the VA, because good Lord. And of course, the Gerald Ford, the USS Gerald Ford, having shit problems. Like no shit, like, well, actually shit, actual shit, not no shit, real shit. And I'm gonna tell you what, woof, lot of news. Okay, so let's okay, I'm gonna say something right now. For those individuals that are keeping up with what's happening with the death of a cartel leader, El Mencho, I would highly suggest. There's a lot of kids right now that are like, "What the hell is that?" I would highly suggest that if you are an influencer, and oh shit, what was that? Ooh, oh man, was that a ghost or something? Oh man, I would suggest that you stop. And these new kids are talking about this maxing or something like that. So if you are cartel maxing and you like to say that you have on the one up and you know what's going on in Mexico, I would highly suggest you shut up, because you're placing your friends, family, dogs, cats, birds at risk. I'm just gonna say there's just some things that if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or if you do know, be careful what you're saying, because there's individuals who like to get clout on social media that said that they were providing information to or led up to the death of a cartel leader. Now, they have the internet too. Then not only do they have the internet, but they can connect the dots as well. And unless you want to find yourself as a Tijuana fucking bridge ornament inside a duffel bag, I would highly suggest keep quiet. This everyone's talking about, oh, I know this and I know that and I know what's going on with the cartel. Blah, blah. You're talking out your ass. Not like some influencer you're shit talking back and forth that you want to get in a fight with or something like that, or you see each other in the streets and then y'all post each other. No. These cats mean business when it comes to retribution or finding out if anybody was involved in such activities that happened in Mexico. Just dudes, I'm just saying, I'm just watching on all the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Stay out of it. Stay out that mix, because you're gonna find yourself just like last year. Last year, there was a social media influencer talking all that shit, mocking the CJNG, the cartel out of Jalisco, and he was talking some shit. Oh, and they found his ass, and he wasn't talking shit no more. So be real careful when you're out there saying, "Oh yeah, I know about this stuff." This is like right literally outside the border, just south of us. If you guys hadn't paid attention, if you guys not paid attention to geography class, Mexico is south of us, no matter where you're at. Okay, so they can get to you too. So just use cautions out there, and it's okay to provide analysis. It's okay, whatever. But when you start openly talking about this shit, it's not like you're talking shit about some Russians or something like that. Or some fucking Iraqis or Iranians or something like that, because everyone's like, hey, what are they gonna do to us? Just be real, just exercise caution, because just don't do it. It's not worth it. Wayne says, at least they didn't kill the leader of the E4 Mafia. Bro, cataclysmic damage, cataclysmic world-ending events, catastrophically. If the E4 Mafia was... We don't even know who he is. Some say he was a warrant officer that decided to go back as a special... Excuse me. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, everyone's saying, I've been around Mexico enough not to have... I'll go, yeah, exactly that, Patrick. Fuck, nobody's safe. Not even Costco. So once the operation happened, then, of course, all hell broke loose all over... Mexico. So real careful out there, guys. Seeing some of you guys out there that you think your keyboards are going to protect you, especially those that habla. Don't Don't even do it. Don't even do it. So if you guys not known, of course, Mexican security forces took out cartel leader El Mencho, and they you know, Mexico. If you guys, all you gotta do is just Google Mexico and El Mencho on social media or on Google, and you'll see all the stuff that's happening and all the yeah, exactly that. I can't even believe they burnt down Costco. At least save that, man. So I'm just saying, some of you guys are a little too close for comfort. So somebody's and this was in Puerto Vallarta. Matter of fact, let me pop up the vid here. And this is the Costco here in Puerto Vallarta, or as the individuals who like to go down there for vacation, Puerto Vallarta. So here is Costco on fire in Juego. There you go. Let me show you this right here.
Verga, loco. Chinga tu madre.
Yeah.
No mames.
No mames. Anyways, so just saying, be careful out there. Don't keep out there on social media. You gotta fucking. Like I said, everyone. There's a lot of people that literally are talking shit. Some were saying, "Yeah, I was involved," and man. Okay. Interesting that it was the Army. It's usually the Mexican Navy. Yeah, it was. I mean, we don't have. I'm not seeing any specifics on the what the operation was involved. Of course, everyone over the weekend was just trying to catch up, and it was yeah. A buddy of mine's dad was former second in command of Federales. He's white and blue eyes from family from Spain. Oh, wow, okay. How many pesos is that Costco hot dog comp, bro? Yeah, right. Man. There was also the Guadalajara airport was the center of some of the attacks. Let me see, and this is from other social media pages. And so let me pull this up right here, so y'all can see as well. All right, let me window cap this. Let me window cap so you guys can see it. Pew, pew. For those of you that habla, okay, cool. That's cool. But for those of you who do not, you know, kind of get the gist. It's the attack at the Guadalajara airport.
Corriendo.
Yep, corriendo. Claro. Let's see, there's another one here. And another view. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Careful who you talking shit about. Yep, exactly. That's some crazy ass shit. So, yeah, that's what happened. That's the. Hang on, let me turn off the mic sound here. Blaring in my ears. Plata or plato? Huh? Are you talking about plata or plomo? Are you trying to do that Pablo Escobar? Plata or plomo? So yeah, man, there was individuals like friggin', everyone's freaking out. Everyone's, yeah, just again, do not. Everyone's saying what's it doing at the tourism industry. See, that's another thing too. Is there were some people that were on social media. I'm not going to post their face and all this other stuff because I don't want, you know, them. I don't want to be part of this bling thing when people start talking shit about the cartels and we find them over fucking a bridge in a duffel bag because they were trying to brag. Cartel maxi, as the kids are saying. Look at all the ghosts of those burnt appliances. Yeah. There's some individuals on social media that were like Instagramming. Oh man, my vacation's canceled. Why are they canceling my vacation? What's going on? Damn, I'm saying, damn, that's what's going on. A lot of cartel activity. Don't fuck around with that place. You gonna learn. Exactly that, Retro. Situational awareness at all times. This is from Funker 530 from the boys. Our friends over at, and this right here this is a tourist video. Tourist, not terrorist. Taking to shows a cartel gunman besieging Puerto Vallarta after a Mexican military raid killed Mencho, leader of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. Roadblocks and building seizures follows. Enforcing, I'm about to say, if you got fam down there, probably have already told you, hey, take cover, seek shelter, stay the fuck out the way. Don't try to be a hero. Let the military and the security forces handle it. Now, there has been some accounts that have been posting, reportedly the targets that were killed, and no one's really confirmed it yet. No one has confirmed from our State Department or our U.S. government, and so really kind of hard not to. I was in Nuevo Laredo. All of a sudden, I'm speaking Spanish. I've been speaking Spanish half the day too, so I was in Nuevo Laredo. 1997, been around the block. Yep. So Branko says, "Hello, everyone. 38 inches of snow here. Oh yeah, that's a bad storm going on over there, right? Up in Mass, Boston, Mass. So situational awareness at all times. Yep, exactly that. Let me look for another one here. Yeah, the ones that were really filling my feet up were the yeah, here we go. So this right here is what I was telling you about the individuals that are that we're talking about what they had involved with. I'm gonna tell you what, clout ain't. I'm gonna say this is where clout ain't worth it. So this one here from Clip Hub on Twitter. It's right here. Streamer Chisura is being credited online for providing critical intel that supposedly helped. Yeah, see? Shit like that. People talking shit. Even us just in jest. Everyone's trying to say like, oh no, just like that Sam Hyde guy or something like that. Everyone's just joking around. This is not something where you fucking joke around with. These are the individuals that will fucking find you. This is why it's fucking important. I'm saying securing that fucking border that was there for a reason. Look what happened to that young LT. Ooh, yeah. You know what? There was really no follow-up on that. I'm glad you brought that up. Retro, what happened to that young LT in Honduras? That story popped up. Pictures were circulated around social media, and then it just like disappeared after it was reported. Is this cartel versus cartel or cartel versus the state-backed security force? Everybody. I think it's everybody. I think that probably with the vacuum of El Mencho not being in command, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some infighting, power grabbing, unless there's already been. I'm not seeing anything about anybody stepping up to the mantle. And so, yeah, who knows? Yeah, exactly that. That's what I'm saying. And it's crazy. Corey, I'm glad you brought that up. And you said they're worse than Al-Qaeda has ever been. Here's the thing. Again, you could shitpost and shit talk them from across the ocean. These cats, literally, depending on where you live, are probably just a couple hours from you. And they use the internet too. And they have social media as well. So again, it's just like some individuals, man, just watching on social media, really trying to drag themselves in it. What's up, Persuasive? What's up, Al? Intel side of the MDDOs is massively stepped on topic. Very much a formal thing. Yeah. I think the biggest point that I'm seeing is that there's so much information that can be put out there. All the OSINTers, the individuals that do the OSINT, open source intelligence stuff. I mean, the cartels could probably use that same information, just like how we are seeing that information, and putting two and two together and putting stuff together like that. That's so the Mexican version of Gaddafi getting killed. I'm gonna tell you what. Right now, the country's in disarray, just by what's happening right now. I don't think the Mexican president is been strong enough at all. As a matter of fact, she's had to walk back a couple of statements after saying some statements. And I want just to say, nobody trusts. I would not be surprised. This would not plunge Mexico into a revolution. People tired of everybody's shit. Yeah, exactly that. People tired of everybody's shit. They're more likely start into a revolution. Probably. So yeah, this is all exactly that. The environment is changing so much. Yep, exactly. Great. Yep, this could possibly change in the next 24 hours, next 48 hours, as opposed from the past 48 hours. Now you guys be careful out there. I know Mima and Pop like to post stuff on Facebook. That's not fucking true. That's not been verified because Facebook, I'll be honest with you, X has a better fact-checking system. Sort of, kind of better than Facebook, at least. And yeah, it's hard to kill the money involved. Yeah. So be careful out there sharing and posting stuff that you think is part of the events that are happening in Mexico right now that are not. But yeah, again, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to find the video where, I mean, some of you guys, I don't understand, speak Spanish. I'm trying to find a good translation here, but I can't find it. Yeah, I think 25 Mexican solar hours. Yeah, see, that's another thing too. I've seen that number as well, Wayne. I've seen it go back and forth on how many Mexican troops were lost and police. So I've not seen anything definitive because Mexican media is like really real shoddy. Unless you know somebody that's on the ground that is a legit reporter to talk it. That's from what I've seen. It goes back and forth. I saw 30 at one case, and I don't know if it was mixed between police and government forces or back to 20. So it's sliding back and forth. And so let's see here. They were confirmed. Oh, okay. Oh, Don Cesar, mi hermano. Hala pues. It was confirmed 25. Okay, there we go. There we go. Mi otro hermano. Don Cesar, how you been, man? So, by the way, if the cartels think we can't wipe them off the mat in a matter of months before they ask somebody, I'm just going to say some of the things that are happening, they've all received training from elsewhere. They've all received training from other countries. They've all received training from other individuals. They've all been getting supplied. But I'm going to tell you, it's a dynamic that it's going to be it's unique. Ah, that's by the general. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Okay, so I think that was the only coverage I have for the events in Mexico, and of course, time will tell. I mean, it's really all I got. I mean, if you're not watching the news already and everyone's throwing their stuff, I'm just going and recommending that you guys stop, saying that you were involved or stop saying that you're doing this because we love you. We don't want to see you get hurt. Anyways, all right. Let's talk about the gold. Freaking gold, dude. Gold. I'm not talking about I'm talking about Olympic gold. You guys seen this? Yeah, okay, yes, I did see the one by Tijuana. Yep, there was, I guess, cars set on fire in Tijuana. I did see that. Olympic gold. Men and women's hockey teams. They took it home, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone's talking shit about why we should be celebrating or why should we not be celebrating. Man, celebrate. USA. USA. Some of the stuff that we can't post, obviously, because the Olympics have been real douchebags. The International Olympic Committee has been real douchebags to individuals that have shown any videos highlighting the hockey team's glorious victory. I just don't. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Everyone's talking about being a scandal. There should be no scandal. The only scandal that I'm seeing right now are people that are talking out of their ass, saying that you should not. We'll talk. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, exactly. Great win. I won't. Yeah, exactly. That sports bar. I was only going to just cover a little bit. I was going to cover about people talking about. There's actual articles. There are actual articles out there saying that you should not be celebrating USA because of USA. And I'm going to tell you what, dude, man, shut up. Be proud of your country. There's nothing wrong. You know what? Our country's not perfect. To me, it's the best. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what you think. It's the best country in the planet, in the galaxy, in the universe, in the world. So I can be proud of it. Nobody's perfect. The Canadian finger memes with the great curling thing. Yeah, that was classic. So yeah, did you guys see all the stuff? There was, the White House posted a meme of the eagle on top of a goose. Now, of course, there was some drama with the way sportsmanship should be handled. How when we're in another country and the fandom boos our national anthem, are we allowed to say, or are we allowed to react in kind, talking shit? Hey, look, I'm a Raiders fan. I get shit talked all the fucking time. USA, that's my team. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad about it. You okay? You want to boo my country's national anthem? Fine, but don't be upset. Don't get quemada when you fucking see memes getting posted about us stomping that ass. You wasted a burrito earlier, huh? For the USA, of course, right? So the memes, I mean, let me just go ahead and go see some of the memes in here. Ever since there was a White House post. And what's funny is that it's a White House post, but a Canadian social media account that was talking shit. An account that was talking shit about us, which I think is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're happy to say that we're happy kicking your ass after you booed our national anthem, sorry. We eat deer burritos over here. So this is what the White House posted. The White House posted this, and this Polling USA. I think this account's from Canada, I think. Classless ass country. I can't even say it. Classless ass country. Classless, man, shut up. USA, 100%. The gold, baby. Men and women. Learn how to play hockey better. I'm gonna have the Canadians coming after me. Oh man. So this picture, this meme, this thing has been taken social media, Instagram and X, Facebook gets all stupid because you gotta go through all the AI slop. It's been hilarious watching everybody absolutely lose their shit. Yeah, exactly. Let me show. There's another one here. This is even in Al Arabiya, English, even overseas in the Middle East. It was hilarious. Official White House X account. This is what Al Arabiya. You guys have been in the Middle East a few times. Al Arabiya, you only see it in either Arabic or English channel or satellite. Official White House House X account posted image of an American bald eagle stepping on the neck of a Canadian goose after the U.S. defeated Canada in overtime to claim its first men's hockey gold since 1980 at the Winter Olympics of 2026. This is from Al Arabiya. This is what they quoted on their social media account. Men and women, say that. Good job, guys and gals. That kicked ass. I can't play hockey for shit. Hell, I can barely skate. I can barely skate on ice. It's a feat. I tried to play hockey back at, I almost said it. Where's Josiah at? Back at Bragg. Don Cesar, ¿te acuerdas? We used to play fucking broom ball at the fucking, on Fort Bragg's ice rink. Man, that's a smoker. If you're not good on your feet, and man, you'll tweak some muscles that you didn't realize you had in your back. So those are the days. So, anyways, I'm just laughing how everyone's getting all pissed off about this, and now, of course, everyone wants to come in there and protect, talk shit about this. Yeah, the ice skating rink, baby. Woo, man. Those are right across the street from Hendrick Stadium. Those are the days. Back at Bragg. You guys realize that picture is the goose got away from the eagle. Blah, blah, blah. There's so many fucking haters. Maybe next time, Canada. Team USA, all the way. And there's some like pissed off people about it, man. This is Guten Abend, way. Ana pues. So I'm just saying, man, you friggin' suck it. Serpians, Snow Mexicans. So congratulations to both the hockey teams of men and women, USA, Team USA. It does not get better. It does not get better than this. We used to have lock-ins as soon as midnight. It was time to fight. Man. Let me see if there's any other there's another one here. Somebody posted a video saying that there was a discussion that they should not have. And this is from I think the Huffington Post that's what it was. The Huffington Post was saying that you shouldn't celebrate. Yeah. Let me get to the. Let me see. It is a Huffington Post article that said that if waving the American flag or chanting USA turns you off right now, you're not alone. I mean, shut the fuck up. It's almost like family shit, right? You guys got members of your family that you realize, holy shit, yep, they're family. Some of our family members have issues, right? But as soon as somebody from the outside starts talking shit about your family, what do? You back them up, right? You rep. So the Huffington Post talked about, and of course everyone was properly dragging them. They were ratioed on Twitter, which, if you guys know what ratio means, is that they get more comments than likes. Or reposts with a lot of... They were dragged. As a matter of fact, I think I got my response in here too. Let's widow cap this. So here it is, right here. I'm just like, look, you make it so fucking easy to hate the media. Like we won gold, okay? Gold medal in 2 hockey games, men and women. Unprecedented, right? Who knows if we'll ever see that again. But if you're a fucking American and you're spouting this bullshit, so here's my response. I got a lot of shit for this. Some people said on my DMs that I was too harsh. because, you know, maybe I should look inward on how I am on social media. Nah. Shut up, bitch. You should be proud of this country no matter what. I cannot, yes, ice, yeah, I cannot skate on ice. Fucking Don Cesar will tell you, man. I'm, you know, now a skateboard or something like that. We put it on ice. That's a different story. But we go to a skate park and, you know, people who get mad over those memes are as fragile as wet toilet paper. Amen. Persuasive says many experts forget social media schemes like national identity are important to resiliency against malign foreign influence. Bam. Did you see that? Yeah. Yeah, man. I did see that. I did see that fucking there was a what was it, stiff upper lip fucking pre-workout, did a 37 Fox fucking video that was like, who did you talk to about this? Who did you even consult? Supposedly those individuals consulted a 37 series. I want to know who. An officer? Somebody who spent no time in Night Battalion and decided to rotate around that fucking embassies and strap bats? Anyways, I digress. So congratulations to men and women's hockey for getting the gold against Canada. Love it. Tastes so sweet. Somebody said that there was yeah, I think I did see that. Hang on, let me pull this out right here. Yeah, stiff lip supplements. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, they're the ones that freaking I don't think you talked to the right 37s. I'm just gonna say. So why did the White House post that? Well, I mean, I think obviously that everybody knows why the White House posted that, but it was also a response to what somebody said. You guys know who Justin Trudeau is, the former Prime Minister of Canada? And this is the response. That's who he was responding to. Hang on, this is what the White House was responding to. Because I'm going to give you guys the whole picture because I know some media, some media outlets or some social media influencers don't give you the whole thing because they want to fucking cry about whoever's in office or not in office or who should have been in office. There you go. It was Justin Trudeau that said, you can't take our country and you can't take our game. Heat, back at Bragg, me and my buddies spent a lot of time at the ice rink. And yes, I'm from Mississippi. Yes, I can skate. I'm going to tell you what, dude, it's a smoker. It is a smoker when you play broom ball. Great times, great memories. Great memories. You get checked and then you want to hurry up. You know, you want to fucking check your opponents on the other team. And the next thing you know, you realize you're not skating fast enough or you're slipping all over the ice and you can't get to your OP, right? And you're like, oh, kick his ass. And you can't do it. So again, pretty funny. Let me, what's my account? The IO guy. That's my account on X. Here, right here. It's from Rob Providence, a good friend of mine. Everyone says he's my brother. Everyone says he's my clone. He is my brother, and he is my clone. So, check this out. This is this right here, man. Look at that. Iconic. I love it. I fucking love it, man. So again, Team USA. Go USA. USA, USA. Iconic. Congratulations to both men and women hockey team, of course. And of course, the figure skating too. So, I love it. At any rate, so what else were we going to talk about? What was... They should have a spicy chili eating contest in the Winter Olympics. Yeah. Oh, man. Are you talking about? Yeah. Who can eat the most jalapenos? Ghost peppers. A chili con carne cook-off. Yeah, exactly that. That would be an Olympic event. I think it'd be more like summer, right? Because it's a barbecue type thing. Did you guys hear what happened at the BAFTAs? I'm just gonna say I don't know if Pop Culture Warrior is gonna cover this, but I'm gonna cover it. And I don't know. How do I say this? I don't know sometimes when someone says they have something, is it saying something for an excuse to get a buy, or if they're legit. I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for this. But at the BAFTAs, there was an individual that screamed the N-word. And he's a Tourette's advocate. Now, is it legit? Is it legit? Can you say it's Tourette's? I know individuals that we always watch YouTube videos of the Tourette's guy. The guy screaming, you know, the vulgarities and stuff. Everyone says that it's a support. They support them. What would happen? I don't know. I wonder if can we play that? What happened? I'm gonna play what happened. So it that way you guys can see, like, holy shit, was it? Because that kind of woo, saw that, and there was two black actors that were up front that said that. And the BBC and BAFTA apologized after John Davison, a Scottish campaigner for people with Tourette syndrome, shouted a racial slur during the ceremony. Now, I'm kind of like, I'm just going to play the video and let you guys decide. I don't know if the BBC, I wonder if we're going to get, I don't know. The Oscars let us get away with some stuff. We'll see. Let's see what happens here. But it was like that one South Park episode. You guys remember that, where they were watching South Park? Where everyone sees South Park, of course. And there was the episode about Tourette's, and when the individual was screaming all the profanities, piss out my ass, shit. Well, then Cartman thought that was his golden ticket to claim that he had Tourette's. So I'm gonna let you guys decide here, and then of course there will be some awkward silence in a minute because I want to confront this.
It could be heard as Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were presenting the Visual Effects Award. Host Alan Cumming had earlier told the audience that a guest at the ceremony was John Davidson, a Scottish campaigner for people with Tourette's, who inspired the BAFTA-nominated film I Swear.
You may have heard some strong and offensive language tonight.
Cumming apologised, telling the audience the outburst came from involuntary tics associated with the neurological condition. The BBC also apologised for the strong and offensive language, saying it was not intentional.
Robert Aramayo.
All right, hang on. I'm going to find a video. This might get us booted. This might get us booted off of some platforms. I gotta find it. I gotta find the video. Because now everyone's like, where's that? Let's see. Okay. That's not the video here. That's not the video. Did they take it offline? I don't know if I think they might have taken it offline because due to the vulgarity of the so individuals are saying that a racial slur was yelled, blah blah blah, and it was given Tourette's, and it was, of course, let's see. Okay, so here it is right here. Here's a different angle from somebody else's video that they have played it. Again, if we get bumped, you get bumped, I guess. So here is the segment to what happened.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making. We're here to celebrate. Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making. We're here.
Oof. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. So, is it excuse? Is it? Oh, Pip, I think in the context that we're doing when we're talking about commentary, news, and discussion, I think we'll fight it. I don't care. Wow. Wayne says, I always get instant Tourette syndrome when I stub my toe. Yeah. So that gets into the question where advocates of Tourette said, yes, this happens, but then other individuals have said, no, that does not happen. So you be the judge. I'm just saying, I hate, because I don't know about these neurological, especially Tourette's. I mean, like I said, we watch YouTube videos of the Tourette's guy that would scream and cuss people out and shit. And his kids would fuck with him and friends would fuck with him and all that just to get him to have a reaction. So I don't think I've ever seen that guy ever throw some racial epithets in there. But yeah. So the BBC and the host, of course, apologize. And the BAFTAs again, that's check ratings from last year and this year. Yeah. Oh, wow. We got somebody from Vietnam here. Wow. Democracy of South Vietnam. Okay. Welcome. How do you pronounce your name? I don't want to mispronounce it. Is it Dung Von Tien? Dung Von Tien? Am I saying that right? Obviously, he said near her. Ooh, yeah, that's that right there. Heath, that's too close. Just by me repeating that, people are going to probably say, this is what he meant to say. Imagine someone suffering from Tourette syndrome was a kindergarten teacher. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's not Buk Lao. Don't make fun of our Vietnamese freaking, Don't make fun of our Vietnamese listener, follower. Appreciate you joining us. You busted out the flags and the cross and the check. There you go. Welcome to WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition. Welcome to U.S. Army WTF Moments. Buk Lao was somebody that we used to game with somebody, and his name Buk Lao was taken from I digress. But anyways, yeah. So what do you think? I mean, I know I'm going to have people come at me who legit have neurological tics like that. Is Tourette's? Is that an excuse to say something like that? And it's kind of like why would you allow somebody to go with those types of tics with Tourette's at an event? If he was there to present, I mean, I get it. I don't know too much. All I know is that what I saw on the somebody said, "Hey, did you fucking see this?" I'm like, this guy dropped the N-word and bitch on there. I'm like, no way, dude. So yeah, supposedly he's got Tourette's, and then I see it. I'm like, oh. So I'm gonna have to let the audience decide on that. Is it an excuse or not an excuse? I do know that there are some friends that that have special needs kids and stuff like that shout out to them that deal with that stuff. It's almost like, I don't know, man. It's like why would you risk it? And it was just there. It was just, the guy just blabbed it out. 2 black actors go out to present, and then he just drops it. So again, BAFTA apologizes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't have enough dog in the fight to have an opinion. Yeah. You guys, they're dropping more videos on CJ. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some more, huh? Okay. He was there for a movie because it was about him and nominated for a few awards. At least he should absolutely be allowed there for those. Okay, fair enough. Persuasive. That's fair enough. The persuasive Al has spoken. I can see that point. Agreed. Maybe in the maybe in another room. Again, I mean, isn't it like playing with fire? I understand you want to bring attention to that. Bring it to Tourette's. I understand you want to bring attention to that, but there's some individuals that do not believe in that don't think it's because of that was used as an excuse. So, yeah. Okay. So there you go. So it was, obviously CNN reported it. And it is immediately, I have seizures these days, but it's only when we're the hell outside. Luckily, I have the right medication. Wow, that's good to know. I'm glad working with the meds. We're going to talk about that in a minute with the VA. All right, so my favorite governor out in California, our governor. Okay. Newsom. Everyone knows about Gavin Newsom. Everybody knows about how we've all talked about this. We've all talked about the tinfoil, about the fires that happened in Southern California. We're also talking about how this guy's going to run for president because he visits every other state and takes care of every other state or pays attention to other state other than his own state in California. So here's what he said at he was a guest speaker, and everyone's like, is this AI? There's no way he said this. And his audience was primarily black. Imagine if John Fetterman got Tourette's from that fall back and round and Mr. Potato Head plus sweat every other word. I'm going to tell you what, John Fetterman, there's a lot of individuals that have surprised me in politics. One of them is Marco Rubio, and the other one's John Fetterman. Surprise superstars to me. Everyone else is fucking disappointing me like crazy. So let me show you this video, what Gavin Newsom said.
I'm not trying to impress you.
To a black crowd in Georgia. And I saw this, I'm like, ain't no way did he fucking say this. Ain't no way he said this in a black audience. Ain't no way somebody just let him walk out without fucking raising up a beat. I'll let you guys decide. I don't believe this. I think he's racist to Mexicans and blacks anyways, and to white people, and to Asians, and to natives. So here's what he said.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy.
Okay, now, is it racist? Is he trying to relate? Is he somebody said code switching? I think I just did some code switching when Don and Cesar, some of my Latino family we talked to. I code switch a little bit. I speak in Mexican, stuff like that. Speak Mexican, speak Spanish like that. I accent it up. Some of my blended family, know what I'm saying? I'm down. I know what's up. Do you think that was racist that Gavin Newsom said that? Said that to a black crowd? Do you think if he was a Republican, what would happen if he was a Republican? His attempt, Nicki Minaj even said, is he trying to is he bonding with black, is he trying to bond with black people? I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 sat kind of guy. Is that, what the fuck, dude? What's wrong with you, Gavin? Go back to California and fix that fucking state. Or better yet, somebody needs to run and vote him out. Get him out of there. I when I saw that, I was like, damn, dude, damn. And the thing was like, oh, he gets us. But if a Republican would have said that, or somebody who was a Trump-aligned or Trump-endorsed candidate, what would happen? They'd be like, oh, clutching pearls left and right. Oh, fanning themselves. Oh, Lord, shit, he just said that. He's trying to think that nobody, we don't get above self-deprecation. I'm just saying, man, you fucking up. Everyone is trying to be relatable to whatever. Just be yourself. I don't like Gavin Newsom anyways. Shit what he did to California. Still, nothing's happening in California because he's too busy going around other states. He was in South Carolina. Like I said, he was in Georgia when he made that now we know Newsom is an illiterate fool. Well, I don't know. Everyone likes to throw the college thing. That if you don't have a degree, you're nothing, and you should not be deciding anything, whether it be policy, whether it be government. I know some individuals that are smart as fuck, and they don't have nothing but a high school diploma or GED. or barely have enough college credits. There are legit geniuses that have had startup companies that have, grown and all that. Then you have the ones that are college educated that want to take their money away. I saw that. I'm like, no freaking way he did that. No way he did that. And it's because he is a Democrat. Newsom's a joke, but I don't believe it was actually a black audience. Some folks have posted pan shots and it's pretty white. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone was saying it was a black audience back and forth. I mean, depending on who was like at a university or something like that. But Max mixed in. Somebody said maybe it was mixed in both. Yeah, they're mixed in. Hang on, let me see. Of course, everybody's dragging him across social media. So he could have just said, "I'm a human being." Oh yeah, right. A little separate. Yeah. I don't know shit or something like that. Yeah. He could have used the common man theme. Hey, I don't know anything about nothing, and I don't know anything. So it was pre-recorded, and there were staffers. Man, see the comments in there. Love it. So, anyways, I don't think he's not doing shit for fucking. Individuals have said he's way too dumb to have scored a 960. Wait, there was a test? Exactly. Oh, man. So, Gavin Newsom running around California, or actually running around other states but his own in California. I really hope he gets voted out. I really do. I rarely jump into politics, but this is the Monday show. I can talk about it. I hope California votes the fuck out of him. I mean, I hope he gets, but again, it's California. People think that, of course, the left versus right. Everyone thinks that, oh, MAGA is going to take over, whatever. Nah. What is MAGA anymore? Oh, I think I froze. Did I freeze? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I streaming still? Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? You guys hear me? Let's see, I'll look at my chats right quick. Man. Let's see. Am I still live? Yeah, I am. Looks like I am. You guys can still see me. Wow, that's cool. All right. That'll work. You guys can still see me. Wow. All right. Okay, there you go. You guys can hear me, right? All right, cool. I don't know what's going on there. I think some of my lines are freezing. Anyways, all right. Go right quick to the There we go. I think I'm back up. What was going on? Did you guys see that? Was it because I played the Olympic stuff? Yeah, I was thinking so too. Let me get my chats back up. See if I'm good in my chats. Yeah, I'm live. Check. Can you guys hear me or see me? Yeah, everyone looks like it looks like I am broadcasting. It looks like I'll continue no matter what. So. There we go. It looks like. Okay. So, next. refresh your browsers, refresh your stuff right there. Last thing I want to talk about. That was weird. Did you see that? Did you see any glitches? Any of that stuff? All of a sudden, my screen glitched a little bit. I dropped some frames, and then all of a sudden, yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly. The discombobulator. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so, the VA. I'm gonna talk about the VA, and this is. I know it used to be the standard. What about the VA? What about the VA? How come the VA is not doing this? He knows how to read and write. That can't be true. And everyone's telling me that I should. We back in the day we used to shit talk the VA to where it almost like all you guys do is shit talk the VA, and then we stopped talking about the VA, and then all of a sudden we are going down. We don't talk enough about the VA. Look, man, the VA put out that policy that it had a policy where if you take your meds, it could affect your disability rating, blah, 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 blah. So today, Task and Purpose posted an article that the VA has no plans of ever doing anything about the disability rule. Wasn't you? Am I gonna get mass reported? It's still unclear if the rule will be formally withdrawn. But a VA official said the agency has no intention of ever doing anything or talking about it ever again. Bro, this is like one of the biggest fucking comms fuck ups you can imagine when it comes to any of our cabinet. I mean, dude, you need to get out in front of this. Get out to the public. Get out to our veteran community, because you already got a bunch of fucking veteran service organizations that are pretty pissed off, that have their members pretty pissed off. Now, of course, I don't think we've gotten a, did we see? Let me look right here. Let me triple double check. So that way I'm right. Yes, it was. Okay, quote, our intentions were to put out a rule and which we thought would clarify our processes. Quote, the VA Deputy Secretary Paul Lawrence on a Sunday while addressing a conference held by the Disabled Veterans, American Veterans, DAV. But obviously, it did not. So we withdrew the rule. No, you stopped enforcing it. You said the rule was there. You said it was going to be not enforced at this time. Somebody needs to come on the mic. Doug Collins, Secretary of the VA, to come out and say, this rule, we fucked up. It's not going to happen. It was not immediately clear, of course, that the VA was going to fully rescind the rule, nor has it been formally revoked. So, VA Secretary Doug Collins, you got to come on the horn, say something. We messed up. VA Secretary Doug Collins announced on February 19th the rule would not be enforced at any time in the future, but he did not specify if the move was going to be permanent. Collins added as well that the VA will continue to collect public comments on the rule. Just end it. There's no need to continue with this rule. Just end the rule. A wide spectrum of veteran service organizations that we have talked about, criticized the VA last week over the interim rule, under which the VA would have considered effectiveness of medications and treatment while assigning disability ratings. So if you could take medicine that's going to lower your disability ratings, you can take that medicine, regardless of the side effects, right? If medication or treatment lowers the level of disability, the rating will be based on that lower disability according to that rule. First published in the Federal Register on February 17th, the rule is technically still on the books for now, even though the VA has chosen not to enforce it. Man, I don't trust that shit. Bullshit. And I also call bullshit because we have a couple of veterans that we're tracking right now that it is being affected, that is happening right now. One of them got a follow-up to talk about if that policy. So I think personally, this is me. I think the rule went out, fucked up on comms, and now we're not enforcing it. but there are other regional areas or managers or supervisors of each sectors of the whatever VA, however the VA's structured. I think those supervisors and those managers do not know or did not know or don't care and enforcing it anyways. So, yeah, Anthony Kuhn, a managing partner for the Tully Rickney law firm, said that they've essentially frozen the rule, but they've already enacted it. It's an enacted rule, and they're not enforcing it right now, so they've opened it up for comments, and I think they immediately received more than 10,000 comments. Oh, yeah, we posted it. Once the comment period closes out, they'll go back and determine. Why they got to go back and determine? Just kill the rule. Stop it. Kuhn says expects the VA to ultimately revoke the rule at the end of the comment period on April 20th as a result of a future lawsuit. Man, I ain't trusting it. Nope. Don't trust it. Can't trust it. VA advocates, we even said the same thing too, should be taken out because it would penalize veterans for undergoing treatment for their conditions and will warn that some might stop taking prescribed medications to avoid getting a lower rating. Now, here's where a lot of individuals like to come in and say, well, you probably are taking this and you don't deserve it. You didn't do nothing. You joined and you didn't do anything. I hate fuckers like that. I don't know what your 100% or your VA rating is compared to mine. My VA rating is my VA rating. I'll be honest with you, I'd give back all my fucking VA disability if you could make me fucking whole again. But since you can't, and you want to throw dope at me or drugs at me, I'm not dope. I mean, if you're not going to want to throw, that's another thing too. You don't want to use psychedelics? You don't want to use freaking CBD, THC, CBN? I saw a meme earlier that said Lieutenant Dan got new legs. Rating drops to 100. Yeah, 0%. Right. Here you have some hearing aids. That'll help you out. Bitch, I'm still deaf. Well, everybody, a lot of veterans have that. Retro's the VA wants to save money. They need to investigate the third-party healthcare companies that are on their payroll, milking the government. Now, look, a lot of individuals like to go back and forth to saying, well, it's because of Trump, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. There's a lot of things that both administrations did, Biden and Trump's administration did, to help veterans out. So a lot of people are like immediately jumping, see, it's because of... Now, this right here, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. I don't. We have no clarification. So, what was it? Lawrence added the VA. Hang on. Who was this guy right here? However, wow, damn it, where's that? Yeah. Speaking of the VAV's Midwinter Conference in Arlington, Virginia, Lawrence acknowledged some veterans' concerns that the VA learned that it needs to communicate better with them. No shit, isn't that what we said? Isn't that what we just said? We just literally just said that. Expressed disappointment at veterans advocates who argued or implied that the VA intended to use the rule to cut benefits, noting that both he and Collins testified at their confirmation here that they were never do so. We value your partnership. We also welcome you to disagree with us, but in part because we know you're special partners and we agree with so much. But please do not speculate on our position about cutting benefits when our actions are so clear. They weren't. It was not clear. Because immediately what happened? Everyone reacted and said, what the fuck are you guys doing? What are you talking about? Comms people suck. When your comms are trash, nope. If the VA, say, look, community care came from this administration. The PACT Act, yeah. I don't want to make this into a Trump versus Biden type of thing. Everybody should be unified in this shit. Everyone should be unified on what their how do I say this? Everyone should be united on ensuring that all of our veterans get the proper benefits plus compensation. Because again, my 100%, your 100%, my 90%, my 70% to your side. Nobody fucking knows. Nobody knows what your rating is, but you and your provider, or you and your VSO. I just hate to see and there's some influencers out there that like to talk a lot of shit. Well, that person didn't do anything. You spent 3 years in the military and didn't leave the wire. Bro, nobody's left the fucking wire since 2021, with the exception of the individuals that are in SOF or have deployed to, Qatar, the missileers, the ones that have been protecting our forces overseas in the Middle East with their air defense capabilities. Or our squids, Marines, Coast Guardsmen, Airmen, Guardians. I don't know what the fuck they do. I don't know what their jobs could lead to that could possibly lead. It's not my place. So when someone says, "Oh, you didn't do shit. You didn't deploy." It's just frustrating as hell, dude. So, yeah. I will say this. Those individuals that have never served, that have never been in a position to serve or have served, and the VA doing shit stuff. Oh my God, yeah, exactly that. Let me show you my shock face. Those individuals, like it's almost like, again, going back to the family member. You all got a family member that's different. We're slightly harsh on our own family members, right? But as soon as an outsider talks shit about our family member, what do? We rally against that individual and tell them to shut the fuck up. The same thing should happen as well. All the veterans should be getting together and telling the ones that have not served, that don't know what the fuck we go through, peace and war, you leave the wire. You didn't do shit. Now, those are the same advocates that talk shit about how we are getting overpaid. And I'm going to say it's the fucking government that got soldiers, service members, and veterans to be like that. Had a lot of individuals been given the opportunity to use their transition programs properly to get out, allowed to ACAP out, I guarantee it, some leaders currently serving right now have fucked their soldiers over to not getting those transition benefits that are probably has contributed to soldiers being homeless or veterans being homeless today. Case in point, the Marines can pick on the Navy, but if anyone else picks on them, it's war. Yeah, exactly that. Space Force, yeah, even a Space Force. Oh, good Lord, man. I'm tired. I want somebody to come up on the net, and I want to have someone interview the Secretary of the VA to say, look, dude, what happened? And after you explain what happened with that and why we had such trash comms, what is the rule and why are you waiting to do that? Why do you think in some certain cases veterans need to take medication so they can lower their... I'm going to tell you what, there's individuals that I know because they take medication, can't work. I'm not saying like physically work, but can't work because of the side effects of the medication. So they depend on that. They depend on that disability pay. Because then, like the article said from Task and Purpose that was posted 4 hours ago, that now individuals are not going to take their meds because now they're scared. They're going to lower my shit. It pretty much shook faith of the VA. So that's just me. All right. Is that it? Is that all the? I think I covered all that. I covered gold. I covered Mexico. Covered people thinking that they are cartel freaking people connected. Talked about Gavin Newsom. Talked about Tourette's. Talked about what else? What else we hitting? What else we hitting? So I think that's it. Oh, 4 years to today. Everyone says 4 years today. 4 years ago, Russia reinvaded Ukraine. Everybody knows around 2014 they fucking took Crimea. Everybody knows that we support Ukraine. So every Monday since then, we have played a video in support of the forces of Ukraine. I'm just tripping the fuck out that Ukraine is holding out this fucking far, this long, and slaughtering fucking Ivan left and right. I'm also just surprised that everyone wants them to make concessions with Russia. Now, fuck that. I'm just gonna say right now, fuck Russia. Again, I am a Cold War kid, so Wolverines, Rambo, pick your Cold War movies that are anything that had to do against Ivan. I still call him Ivan. Rambo. Yep, exactly, Rambo. So I'm just astounded at the spirit that a country has lasted this long against a nuclear power, and that nuclear power is getting its ass kicked. To where our own intelligence agencies and our own services misinterpreted or misunderstood. And I think we overhyped them. We should have fucking stayed there. We should not have pulled out our forces because we were afraid about Russia invading Ukraine. No. We should have just fucking stayed there and said, shut the fuck up, Ivan. Shut up, bitch. Play the national anthem. As Deadlift Dad says. So filters of what happened. They put an order out, and by the time it implemented, it passed so much shit. That's more harmful for using. Yeah. So again, that's why we play that's why the Monday edition every Monday plays a video to that way you do not forget the Ukrainians and their fight against Russia. Because fuck Russia, fuck Putin, and I don't give a fuck. Well, you guys know we're banned in Russia and Belarus. That one time I was on air and we had that my network was getting attacked by Russia, and then we pulled it up and highlighted where I was getting network attacked from. So fuck you, Ivan. Anyways, y'all good now? Did I miss anything? Let me pull up the notes here, so that way we could talk about our shows. I'm glad someone is building a huge. Yeah, exactly that. White Shadow. Fucking they are tough. They totally, yeah, exactly that. Everyone should be respecting. And again, being a Cold War kid is like, this was the war that we were supposed to have fought. This was the war that we were supposed to have fought, a conventional war with Ivan. Because you notice, everyone was freaking out about, it's a nuclear power. Russia hasn't nuked them, fingers crossed, yet. Or said they were going to do all that big bloviating fucking talk that they said they were going to do against the Ukrainians that we were afraid was going to happen to us. You had all those fucking generals and intel people. If there's ever a ground war and Russia's losing, they're going to nuke us. Yeah. They're losing 1,000 bodies. Russia's losing 1,000 bodies a day. Have you guys seen some of the crazy ass fucking drone footage too? Holy shit. But anyways, I digress. But anyway, somebody asked me, why do you always show Ukraine videos? And of course, Embed Actual, we've highlighted Embed Actual, the veterans, the two veterans go into Ukraine and highlight what's going on. We provided some drone stuff and all that and support. So again, it's fucking. So 4 years ago today, Ivan fucking re-invaded. And I say re-invaded because they fucking invaded Ukraine and took Crimea, which is still Ukraine. You fuck what anybody says. People are going to come at me and, no, it's not because, back in the day. And shut up. Red Dawn, Wolverines, remember that shit? It's always funny when people like talk shit about that, and it's like, yeah, exactly that. Yeah, fuck Russia. It's always funny. We always like to say we're the beacon of truth and justice and all that. De oppressorly bear, to free the oppressed with the mind with a day, right? As soon as it comes to Ukraine, dude, this was our, in my childhood, this was our conditioned enemy. Damn news, you have podcasters in there working for fucking, and people parroting fucking Russian fucking talking points. I'm like, what the fuck you talking, man? Be careful or else, yeah. Be careful or my fucking show will get locked up again. Yeah, exactly that. So, all right. So this is the Monday edition on U.S. Army WTF Bumpers and WTF Nation Radio, of course. Yesterday, did you guys catch the reset? I'll tell you what. There's two shows that kind of make me tranquilo. They calm me. They give me a moment of zen. And that's the reset with Dr. J. That was yesterday. And The King and Me. Actual King Smith and Michelle. Those are the ones that kind of like, I'm okay. Maybe you consider things and think about other stuff in a, in a different point of view. Then, of course, it's me. Monday edition with Massey. Massey's working his ass off. Love you, man. Love you, brother. And then, of course, Pop Culture Warrior on Tuesdays with Michael Carrasquillo, CQ, also known as the Pop Culture Warrior, with his mad staff of Mad Mike and Angry Elf. The Smoke Pit, TZ, Radar. Taking a little break for right now, but they'll be back. Smoke Pit's coming back. Trust me. What do you hear and what do you say? And, of course, the actual King Smith with the coach on WTF Nation Radio's A Sports Bar. That's on Wednesday. And then Thursday, Sarn's Time with me and Spanky. Spanky's taking a break for a minute, so she's out and about, out the net for a sec, but don't worry about it. She'll be coming back so we can talk about this. She already told me that I should not be going off the rails on Thursdays like it should be a Monday edition show. It's a Monday edition show. Sorry, Spanky. And then, of course, on Friday, bye week, every other Friday is FTX with the staff of U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio playing tabletop games. And then on Saturdays, it is weekend co-ops. And then, of course, you see other coming soon. Man, I cannot wait for the other shows. I can't wait. Holly, when do we get to fly the UFOs? Man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I can get some UFO flying there. Hell yeah. I just want to see one I want to see one flying, and then I want to see one some guns and stuff. I don't know why it happened, but on my timeline, on my social medias, I saw a bunch of Independence Day reels and Independence Day Resurgence or whatever the second one. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. That I don't know. I'm cranky because she took all the goods. Yeah, exactly that. I gotta steal Baby Ice's goldfish. She let me. Yeah, exactly. All the health food. Exactly. Hey, my shirts are fitting better because I am because all that health food stuff. I'm trying to, lose all my old man fat. So. Persuasive Al says, word has it that this discombobulator is alien tech. No. We don't know what you're talking about. Al, we don't know what you're talking about, man. Why are you throwing that out? Zip zap. Holly says, you want to drive it? That's on your bucket list. I need a new. Yeah. I said, I just want to see it flying around, and I want to see it like with the weapons that it has and just lighten some shit up. Like it should fly to Iran or something. Or maybe, yeah, exactly. Maybe that's why all those tankers are going to Iran. Nah, if it was alien tech, it wouldn't need diesel. So anyways, make sure you share, like, and follow. We're broadcasting live on 5 different platforms. Soon more. Holy crap. Seeing what's on the calendar and seeing what's in the war room. Oh, I shouldn't say war room. Ew, I can't believe I said that. In the Jock. Democracy, South Vietnam. Damn, NATO 2040. Damn. Hey, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Dung or is it Dung? Dung Vion 10? Is that how you say that? I don't want to fuck up your name, Dung. Dung? DBT? That sounds like a blood clot thing, though. In the Jock, I've seen on the WTF Nation Jock, plans ahead for more platforms. We're broadcasting live on 2 YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and X, where I get a grin. Again and again. Make sure you share, like, and follow. As the kids say, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. We're also a lot of stuff that we have that is getting deleted. Someone asked about a post that we have live from years ago. Facebook now deletes live videos after 30 days. So if you want to subscribe to our YouTube page at WTF Nation Radio, you'll be able to get all those. You'll be able to see all those old shows from back on the day. So back in the day, I'm sorry, because Facebook Live, I mean, we had some bangers out there, but as soon as Meta said, nope, we're deleting all these Facebook Live stuff, and we got like 10 years of live shit, right? So all gone off of Facebook, but luckily they've migrated over. We were able to keep it on YouTube. However, our podcast network is getting set up as well. There's going to be a graphic to show you guys, I don't know, Spotify. I think Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and stuff like that. our library is slowly getting rebuilt there too. So again, have no fear. WTF Nation is here. So you guys got anything for me? You guys got anything for? You guys got anything from a room? You just want to close it out here. You want to sort of walk the dog here and all that. So y'all have a good night. See ya. Shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки.
Я скоро одружуся.
Я фанат Шахтера.
Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист. Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Борщица.
Дядя Юра, таксист.
Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма.
Я кращий друг зі школи. Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.